We welcome you inside the Charleston Coliseum here in the state capital of Charleston, West Virginia, as the NFHS Network brings you live streaming coverage of the 2022 West Virginia High School Boys State Basketball Tournament. Tonight's game is being produced by Video Productions in conjunction with the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission. Good evening. I'm Jack Wither. Thank you for joining us right here on the NFHS Network. Beside me, my producer, Robbie Mounts. We've got the Class AA quarterfinal. It's the number one Dots of Poca High School coming in at 23-1 on the season. Their head coach is longtime head coach Alan Osborne in his 42nd year. 703 victories for Coach Osborne. They average 58.3 points a game and giving up just 35 points to their opponent on the season. They'll face the number 8 seed Blue Eagles of Magnolia. Head coach Dave Tallman. They are 10-14 on the season. They average 53 points a game, give up 56 to their opponent. As we take a look at this Class AA bracket earlier today in this morning's session, it was number 4, number 5 matchup as number 4 Ravenswood got the victory over number 5 South Harrison by a score of 49-46. A back and forth ball game as that one went there in the fourth quarter. But Ravenswood moves on. They'll play in the semifinal Friday, a 1 o'clock p.m., and they'll take on the winner of this one here tonight between number 1 Poca and number 8 Magnolia. When you look at Poca, you got to start with the Virginia signee, 6'4", 175 pounds, senior shooting guard Isaac McNeely comes in averaging 21 points a game and does so much more for that Dots program. Also, Jackson Toney, the 6'2" senior guard, can shoot it from outside as well. He's averaging just over 14 points a game. On the other side, for the Blue Eagles of Magnolia, leading the way is senior guard Trevor Williamson, averages 18 points a contest. Also in double figures for the Blue Eagles, Hayden Powell's a 6'2" sophomore guard, averaging just under 15 points a game. We've got about 2 minutes here in the pregame. Both teams out on the court, putting up the shots. We're all set to go here inside the Charleston Coliseum. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups. It's number 1 Poca and number 8 Magnolia in the Class AA quarterfinal coming up next on the NFHS Network.
Hi, I'm Elena, and a little thing I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is the barbecue sauce. There's something in that sauce when it meshes with the chicken and the bacon and the bread all together. I mean, it is like an explosion of flavor.
Hi, I'm Rashard, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the cheesy goodness at the bottom. The way that it combines with the crispy baked layer at the top is like that added flavor, that extra jazz to it. Once the fork reaches my mouth, that's it.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Welcome back inside the Charleston Coliseum Class AA quarterfinal. It's the number 1 Poca Dots and the number 8 Magnolia Blue Eagles. And we send it across courtside to the public address announcer, Mr. Alan McVeigh.
Championships presented by Chick-fil-A. The WVSSAC reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. So please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. This next game is a AA matchup featuring the Poca High School and the Magnolia Blue Eagles. And now for the introduction of the teams. Magnolia's head coach, Dave Tallman, will meet at half court with the Poca Dots, Alan Osborne. Magnolia's assistant coaches, Mark Blair and Larry West, will meet at half court with Poca's assistant coaches, Sam Neff, Jeremy Dunkley, Mason Ballard, and Gig Cullifer. And now with the support staffs, join us on the court. Support staff for Magnolia is Brody Vargo. Support staff for Poca is Josh Crago, Aiden Badger, Trenton Jarrett, Daniel Dunkley, and Holton Tony. And now for your players. The Blue Eagles, number 1, Jordan Gilbert, will meet at half court with the Dots, number 1, Malachi Woodward-Jones. Magnolia's number 3, Hunter Oates, will meet at half court with Poca's number 2, Keaton Meeks. The Blue Eagles, number 34, Eli Midcap, will meet at half court with the Dots, number 11, Zion McKaylee. Magnolia's number 10, J.D. Mincer, will meet at half court with the Dots, number 12, Garrett McCormick. For the Blue Eagles, number 13, Damon Shemp, will meet with the Dots, number 20, Garrett Miller. Magnolia's number 30, Matthew Anderson, meeting at half court with the Dots, number 22, Hunter Tussing. For the Blue Eagles, number 33, Drew Clegg, meeting at half court with the Dots, number 30, Dan Pekarski. Magnolia's number 40, Sam Mincer, will meet at half court with the Dots, number 32, Aiden Cumpston. And the Blue Eagles, number 55, Jacob Windland, meeting at half court with the Dots, number 33, Hunter Tony. And for the Dots, number 52, Jackson Whittington. And now for your starting lineups for tonight's game. Magnolia's 5'7", junior number 2, Braden Vargo, meeting at half court with Poca's 5'11", junior number 14, Campbell Meeks. Magnolia's 6'4", sophomore number 44, Brady Coer, will meet at half court with the Dots, 6'3", senior number 42, Ethan Maynard. Magnolia's 5'11", sophomore number 4, Caden Johnson, meeting at half court with Poca's 6'5", senior number 5, Toby Payne. The Blue Eagles, 6'2", sophomore number 22, Hayden Piles, meeting at half court with the Poca Dots, 6'3", senior number 23, Jackson Tony. And Magnolia's 6'2", senior number 5, Trevor Williamson, meeting at half court with the Poca Dots, 6'4", senior number 10, Isaac McNeely. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your teams, and now we are ready to play some basketball.
Class AA quarterfinal, number 1 Poca, number 8 Magnolia. Tip-off next on the NFHS Network.
Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Don't throw your tax return out the window. Make a wise investment in your home today. Call Window World of Beckley for your free estimate.
Starting lineups for Magnolia. They come in at 10 and 14 on the season. Braden Vargo, Caden Johnson, Trevor Williamson, Hayden Piles, and Brady Coker, the sophomore, rounding out the starting lineup for the number 1 seed, Dots of Poca. It's Toby Payne, Campbell Meeks, Jackson Tony, Ethan Maynor, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Knots, Isaac McNeely. McNeely again averaging 21 points a game for the Knots. Trevor Williamson on the other side, the 6'2 senior guard, comes in leading the Blue Eagles with 18 points a contest. The Blue Eagles in their way blue jerseys, has the block M on the front in the gold numbers trimmed out in white. The dots on the front of the chest of Poca's all-white jerseys and the red numbers. And it is the Knots to start things off with. Man-to-man defense from Magnolia. Jackson Tony over on the left wing. Now dribbles back out top as McNeely circles around over in the far corner. Penetrates in the paint. Kicks it over to Meeks. He tried to save it in bounds, and he does. Off the leg of Hayden Piles. Tony will trigger it in near side.